Let me start my story by saying I grew up in church. My parents were pastors, so I knew early on in life that God had something for me. I had always struggled with being myself and thought I needed to be perfect. I also felt, because I grew up in church, that I was getting into heaven, because I was in church all the time. So therefore, I was automatically getting in. Boy, was I wrong. At age 19, my whole life changed when I got pregnant. I began that downward spiral of feeling like there was no hope for me. Now my life was ruined, or so I thought. I then took all of my insecurities and feelings of being such a failure into my marriage. And 9 years later, I was then divorced. I thought there was really no hope for someone who not only had sex out of wedlock, but now I'm divorced. How could God love me, let alone ever use me to further his kingdom? I was chasing happiness in other people until one day I sat in service here at First Assembly of God, and God clearly told me, I am your everything, and all that shame you carry, I'm taking it away today. My life completely changed, and I met some awesome ladies through my church and began my journey with God. I'm by no means perfect, but I accept his perfect love. I no longer carry that shame around inside of me. Instead, I have peace, and I will do whatever he calls me to do, whether it's working with kids or just sharing my story. I will gladly serve. So if you're out there and you feel there's no hope, or you feel that God could never use you, know that he can and he will.
Of the sweetest of love, where my heart becomes free and my shame is undone. Your praise